Hi, you're watching Rock and Metal News right now.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and this is a Rock and Metal News album review of the new Killswitch Engage. The album is called Atonement, and it's going to be out through Metal Blade Records on August the 16th, 2019. Killswitch Engage, they are ready to put out their 8th full-length album and first for Metal Blade. Their vocalist Jesse Leach stated, "To me, the name Killswitch Engage means shut the system down. It's anti-authority and anti-corruption. My lyrics are very spiritual and political. It's part of what Killswitch has been since the beginning. We carry the message through the live show. There's a sense of fun, enjoying life, and emotional catharsis. I don't even know if we meant to do it consciously, but this showcases all of our styles. It happens naturally, and I'm proud of it." Their drummer Justin states, "This is another honest record. We're just being who we are and writing the best material we can." And Adam D., who is definitely the jokester of the band, stated, "People take themselves way too seriously. We love metal, but we also love melody, and we want to have a good time. That's who we are. We don't act like your typical metal band." The band started kicking around ideas as early as 2017 for this album and recorded the bulk of the material separately with Adam once again behind the boards. They worked at Signature Sound for drums and Adam's own studio called Wicked Good Studios for guitars, both based in San Diego. Mike cut his bass tracks wherever he could, on the road, in hotels, in dressing rooms, backstage, and at home. Vocals were recorded on both coasts at Mainline Recording Studios and Wicked Good Studios. In the middle of recording, there was a setback as a polyp developed scar tissue in Jesse's throat, forcing him to undergo surgery. The intense 3 months recovery ended with speech therapy, vocal therapy, and scream therapy. Jesse stated, "At first I was wondering if I was done career-wise. It worked out, though. Out of everything came a real determination to learn techniques and get a second chance at becoming a better vocalist. I have so much control of my voice and can scream properly. I don't think the album would be what it is if I didn't go through all of this." And I'll tell you, that is so true on this album. Everyone's probably wondering, I wonder how Jesse's vocals are going to be after suffering that, throat issue. And I'll tell you, this album is super great and super heavy, and the vocals are just 10 out of 10 on it. He does everything on this, so there is no worries at all about Jesse's voice on this one. And signing to Metal Blade have ignited the band again. They have another fire in them, that's for sure. This album is super good and super heavy. Their first song is called, I'm going to go through some of the songs on the album. It's called, first one's called Unleashed. And Jesse says, "For me, it's about the inner animal and darkness we all have inside. Thankfully, I've only had it come out a few times in my life. The chorus felt like something people could relate to, and this is just unreal. The song opens with a big, long scream, heavy chords, great heavy, chuggy picking in this track. It's just a headbanger. It's in the song. It says, "Welcome to the madness that dwells between these eyes," and it's just a really heavy and melodic track as well. There's some great melody in it. The second song is called "The Signal Fire." And that one there, this one is super fast. And this one, it has just everything's fast in this. Is wicked driving guitar riff. And Howard Jones, their former vocalist, is the guest on this track. And it is really cool. He was the former Killswitch Engage vocalist, and he really adds heaviness to this track. They're singing so heavy together, sometimes it's hard to even pull them apart in the track, but it is really cool. They have a song number 4. It's called The Crownless King. And this one here features Chuck Billy, the vocalist from Atonement. And this one really adds another heavy element to this track. And the song actually really has a real Testament feel to it. And the guitar riff has it's really dirty and heavy, just like a Testament track. And Jesse brings his melody into it, and they really complement each other well in this, as they both sing heavy, but Jesse adds some melody to the song as well. And a song, it's called number 6, As Sure as the Sun Will Rise. I thought, okay, let's check this one out. It's probably going to be a lighter song. Oh no, this one isn't, man. I thought it was going to be lighter, but no, this one's another ripper. Some great vocal melodies in this, and lots of cool call and response lyrics. And there's even some blast beats in that track. Number 8 is a song called Take Control, mid-tempo track. This one's basically about taking control of your emotions, from what I get from the lyrics, of fear and panic, and what that does to you and inside, and when you feel it, and how to take control over it. Some great lyrics, and it seems really personal to Jesse, this one. You can tell the writing on that. And a song called Ravenous, number 9. Love this stutter riff in this track. There's kind of a neat stutter guitar riff in it. Some great double kicking, a real fast song again, and this would be just a great live track. And number 10, that's actually number 11, Bite the Hand That Feeds. This song is probably my favorite of the album. I don't know why. Maybe it's to do with the song structure. I think they just did they did a lot of different experimenting in this. They just had a lot of different stuff in this track. I loved it. My favorite from the song, and just the song structure. There's just some offbeat stuff. It's super heavy, real pure metal. There's just some cool tremolo in it, and it's just got everything. I think it's sort of the most interesting track on the album. But overall, man, you have nothing to worry about with Jesse's vocals. This is just a super good album, and it is heavy. I mean, they just pulled all the stops on this one, man. You're in for a nice heavy Killswitch album, that's for sure. And there's going to be lots of cool tracks live that they can play from this one. So pick it up. This is Killswitch Engage's new album. It's called Atonement. It's out August the 16th. Definitely worth it. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.